Okay, so in this eye you can see quite chronic bowels. Okay, you can see how spastic the small intestines is constricted, then protrudes a bit and then constricted, and the transverse colon is really chronic, and the descending colon is also chronic as well. The bowels are the most pressing thing in this eye. You also have a very thick malabsorption ring around the pupil, indicates that you are not absorbing nutrients properly. It's often due to mucoid plaque in the small intestine, so this needs to be cleaned. Use a GI cleaner. You can see a very thick skin ring around the eye. That means your skin is not sweating properly. Also means the kidneys are not filtering properly, because the skin will try to take the burden from the kidneys. You see the yellow, the light brown color all around the eye. That's lymph stagnation, and it covers almost every single organ, tissue, and gland. Okay, you can also see a purple hue around the eye. That's a cholesterol ring, indicates you have high acidosis in the body. If we look at the sclera right here, you can see a lot of red blood vessels. Red blood vessels also indicates high acidosis. Right here is the pituitary gland. You can see it's chronic. Okay, when this gland is down, all the other glands will go down. Okay, because it's a master gland, so this needs to be addressed. You can see right here the pineal gland. It's also chronic. This involves sleep. Right here is the eye region. You can also see the chronic sign as well. This needs to be addressed. Right here are the sinuses. Okay, you can see the eye here and the nose here, and it's all chronic. This needs to be cleaned up. Right here is the thyroid and the parathyroid beside it. Okay, you can see it's the chronic side. Thyroid is responsible for sweating, metabolic rate. You can see they have a skin ring, shows weak thyroid. So this should be addressed and cleaned up. Right here is the voice box. Okay, the esophagus and the scapula, all heavy with lymph congestion. Right here is the upper middle lower back region. You can see it's quite heavy with lymph, and right here is where the spine is located. Heavy thick lymph congestion over there, so this needs to be cleaned up. Right here is the penis and prostate region. You can see it's quite heavy with lymph stagnation to the chronic side. Right here you can see chronic adrenals and kidney. You can see it's very heavy with lymph stagnation. This needs to be addressed. Right here is the right foot, knee, and thigh region, also to the chronic side. This also needs to be detoxed. And right here is the pancreas, and right here is the testicles. You can see it's quite heavy with lymph. Pancreas is responsible for digestion, so you need to address that. Right here is chronic liver and gallbladder. Okay, liver is the chemical factory of the body, and is crucial for transmuting chemicals. So this should be addressed. Use the liver and gallbladder tincture. Right here is the ribs and chest region, and right here is the actual breast region. Right here is the upper and lower lung region. All these sections heavy with lymph, so it needs to be detoxed and cleaned up. Right here is the neck and shoulder region, and right here is the mastoid medulla and the cerebellum. Okay, the mastoid medulla and cerebellum is responsible for balance and equilibrium, dizziness. Okay, the cerebellum is what communicates between the brain and the rest of the body, and it's crucial to be cleaned up. The brain section is heavy with lymph stagnation. You can see those fine lines leaching out, those thick lines. Those are the chronic sign. That's radii solaris. This indicates toxic tunnels of waste leaching out from the GI tract or bowels to the brain section. So the brain has to be cleaned up. Use brain and nerve 2 tincture, upper circulation tincture as well. This eye needs a lot of detox, because it's very heavy with lymph, which means the kidneys are not filtering, which means that lymph system is stagnant. So 100% fruit diet, 20-30 day dark grape only diet with the herbs, Fab 5, kidney, tea, GI cleaner for the bowels, brain and nerve 2, and upper circulation for the brain region. Will clean things up. You can also take a thyroid tincture as well to address the thyroid and parathyroid as well. Okay, but it should clear up nicely with the 100% fruit diet.